The car we have chosen to use for World Time Attack Challenge 2025 is a Subaru STI from 2012. It's a sedan, 4-door. The chassis model is a GVF, and this is the one that you see on the pictures here. Before we started this whole process, we looked at a lot of the previous years of the World Time Attack Challenge runnings, and we looked at the cars, the developments they've done to the cars, and then we got an idea about where we have to end up in terms of being competitive. We decided, looking at the regulations and the videos that we have seen, what class to enter, and we ended up deciding on a Pro-Am, which is for us the class where we can do the most modifications to the car, and it's suitable for me as a driver because I'm not a professional race driver. I'm simply a very happy hobbyist driver who have been racing a lot over the years, and we want to try and give it a go and see if we can come in the top spot in the Pro-Am class in 2025. We picked up the car in June 2023. When we picked it up, we took it to the Dino to check the horsepower, make sure everything was okay with the tune that was on there. And the car had 311 horsepower, and the guy who sold the car said that the car had been tuned by Speedworks Engineering, so we thought, okay, this is pretty good. So we took it straight to Clark International Circuit, took it out to try and see what the car could do with 311 horsepower, and we were basically shocked because it was very, very slow. We were only doing 232 on the first lap until I figured out that I hadn't put it in sport shaft. When we got back from the track, we took it straight to Make Automotive. They did a compression test and found out that there was no compression on cylinder number 4, so we had blown the ringland. So we had a new engine built and installed in the car, and then we had the car fitted with some all-in suspension, some carbon parts, and some other things, and then we took it out to test it and make sure it was okay. We also fitted a Garrett G25660, had a small tune from Speedworks Engineering, and then we took it to the track to test it, and then at the track we managed to break the lap record for a Subaru around the Batangas circuit. So we thought, okay, now we're on the right way. Knowing that the car had the potential to go fast, we started to strip it down. We sent it over to Raleigh to go to work on it so we can get it seam welded and ready for racing. Hello everybody. Today is the day one of our video blog for preparing our race car for the World Time Attack Challenge in 2025. We have had the car stripped down and we've had it shipped here to a full race setup. And we will ask Raleigh inside, who is the owner, what he's doing to the car, and he can explain a little bit about the shop. So let's go inside and have a look. There's our car, fully stripped down. Subaru Impreza STI. Hello Raleigh.
Hi.
How are you?
Good morning.
Morning,
okay,
morning. We just dropped by to see what you're doing to the car and get to know a little bit about you and your shop. Can you explain the name of your shop and what you're doing and what experience you have?
Yeah. Our shop is came from like mechanic, and then we build our own workshop. We name.
You mainly do race cars, right?
And then we do some job outside the country, servicing for different cars, GT cars, supercars, rally cars. Like we've been also in Asia Pacific Rally Championship, Asia Zone. And then before COVID, we are working on Porsche Carrera Cup Asia in GT cars.
So you used to service Porsche Carrera Cup cars?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you going to do to my car here?
Okay. At the moment, we strip the car, as you can see, like this, and then have to, while waiting for the imported materials for the roll cage, we have to do the seam welding to prepare the car.
So you're doing full seam welding, not only spot welding?
Yeah, not only spot welding, seam welding. Very sophisticated seam welding could be like that, and then like that.
Okay.
Like that, and then flat. While we do that, have to clean up the car, take off all the rust and the paint. Only we can do with that kind of welding.
Okay. So the roll cage I ordered is a full FIA approved roll cage. It's in T45 to make it as light as possible. It's ordered from Custom Cages in the UK. It should arrive here next week. We've also ordered a full fuel tank, safety fuel tank from Radium, which you're also installing. Where are you going to put that?
We have to cut this from here. We put the flat, and then we can put that one here, and then we can do the installation of the gas filler.
Okay. So why are you not putting it all the way at the back? Is that for the weight distribution?
The problem with the back is what you're thinking is nice, but the problem when you're running, especially in circuit, the overhang, that's the really problem. That's why you have to put it.
Yeah, okay, so it's a better weight distribution in the middle of the car there.
Yeah, weight distribution is perfect.
Okay. So let's have a look at the car here, see what it's been doing. So I can see there's a lot of spot welds on the car. So you're going to grind them down, you say?
Yeah, I have to take out this one first.
Yeah.
Have to plot this one first, and then that time we can make weld like that.
Yeah.
This is blank, and this is pole welding.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that.
So will you also have some stiffening bars coming out to the towers to stiffen the towers?
Yes, also. The reinforcement, but all reinforcement we have to follow the rule, like what they said of FIA. If we have to go run with the FIA,
yeah.
So have to follow them. Yes.
Okay. So I see you put the car on what you call a barbecue stand, right?
Yeah. I
So-
just very new. Came from my other boss. He give it to me from Pampanga. Now the installation finished. Now we can go barbecue car.
Okay.
And can work easily in the car.
Okay. So let's have a look over here. Can you show me where you're gonna put the fuel filling gauge? We have some dry brake couplings. Where are you gonna put them? Or that one?
Here.
Here, okay. So just under the steel plate, so...
Okay. You go in there like that.
Okay, so it'll be part of the firewall.
And then, yeah, under the
There's the...
chassis, and then is to do the fuel.
Okay. Nice.
And all is a new arrival region.
Yeah.
You will sell.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your other cars? I see you have a Mini over here. It looks really nice.
This
I've
Mini,
never seen a Mini with a diffuser on.
Yeah, actually this Mini is a secret project, but we started this before COVID.
Yeah.
Until now still there. This is a flat bottom and customized engine, transmission, and I do also the work.
So you actually have a full flat floor on this Mini?
Yeah, this flat floor.
Wow.
This flat floor.
Okay. I see a very well-known car here. This is from
Belongs to Mama Angie.
Mama Angie King, yeah?
Yeah.
So what are you going to do to that?
This is
Or is that a secret?
another big project.
Okay.
Roll cage. We're going to make like what is the roll cage of GT3 cars.
Okay, so you're converting the GT2 to a GT3
Yeah,
basically?
yeah,
Okay. But with the same power of the GT2?
yeah.
That's going to be interesting. Okay. Well, we will. What are you going to do with the windows, by the way? Are you putting back the normal windows, or you're putting something else
I
inside?
think you have to go to, because you did everything. You have the roll cage abroad.
Yeah.
Why we don't put the standard? I think you have to put the.
So we put the polycarbonate
polycarbonate.
inside. Yeah.
And there's a small window.
Okay. I think for the small window, I don't want it because I watched a video from Craig Breen and his rally accident, and having a window is actually a weak point in the window. So I think we'll just put in a full window without any door. So if I need anything, I will have to open the door and
Or
get
even
in and
net.
out. Yeah, I will have a net also. But for example, they seem to have determined that whatever protruded and killed Craig Bean came in through the little hole. So I don't want that. I want to be as safe as possible in the car. Okay. Not that we're going to rallying with the car, but still.
Yeah, and also we're going to. You're saying that we also have to install the air jack.
Yeah, there's going to be air jacks in the car also.
It's a
You're doing that?
different car.
Yeah.
This is the second time I put car on air jack.
Okay.
First time I put is Toyota Celica 72
Okay. Wow. A Celica 72, you
Yeah,
put
Celica
air jacks in that. Wow.
with a 125A engine.
Okay. Okay. So, well, I'll come back when you're starting to put in the roll cage and have a look at the seam welding that you have done, and then we can do the seat fitting in the car also, and we can discuss if there's anything else that needs to be done while it's here with you before it goes to the paint shop. Thank you very much, Rolly.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure working with you. Anyone who wants to know more about Rolly and his shop can go to Facebook. You have a page on Facebook called Full Setup Racing Motorsport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full Setup Racing.
Okay. Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
So while Wally was working on my car, we took the engine out and everything else and put it into Marble's 2015 Subaru STI, and then started developing everything further. We upgraded the turbo to a G30 770. We had a new tune done on it. We had some wider wheels and tires put on the car. And then we went to the track again, and then we beat our own record one more time. our second stage test, we found out that the car was able to handle the power, but we had problems with cooling. So we installed a bigger turbo. We did some modifications to channel the air better on the car. We upgraded the turbo also to a G30-900 in order to get it ready for stage 3. And then we prepared everything. We had to redo the bodywork, make some wider panels also for getting a better track width of the car. And then we took it to the dyno to try and see what we can get. We still weren't happy with the fact that it's a standard gearbox inside, so we decided to limit the torque to around 500 foot-pounds of torque on the dyno, and whatever horsepower we would get with that would be what we would have to try and do the next lap record attempt at the Batanka circuit, which is planned for the coming week that we are coming up to now. We also did some aero modifications at the front. We installed a Varish kit, which we then modified at the front. So now we're at the dyno at the Motul flagship. We're here with Ryan from... hello Ryan.
Hi, I'm Ryan from Speedworks. We'll be tuning the car in a while.
Okay, so what we're doing, just to explain to everyone, while we are building and seam welding the car and doing the roll cage, we are developing the engine using another car, and we're going to the track, doing tests with the car to see if it's reliable, and developing and see if it has any cooling issues or any other issues. So we slowly develop the car and increase the engine power and go through it. And Ryan here from Speedworks Engineering is with us on the project from start to finish. So it's been a pleasure working with him so far. Maybe you can explain what's happening today.
So now, since the engine is installed on another chassis, I'm not sure if the turbo is going to be the turbo you will be using for your track use.
It's a step along the way. We're going to a bigger turbo later on.
So
but
I heard from our build theory, you installed the G30-900 for now, and
yes,
this dyno day today.
Yeah.
So you'll be using that for your next session. So now our target is to max out what the turbo can give us. So we're limited with the turbo, airflow of the turbo to make, let's see what power we can make. But from our experience, the G30-900 produces about mid 600 horsepower on the wheels for an STI.
I can hear the car coming now.
The car just arrived.
As you can see, the car is still a road-going car with number plates and everything. So it was driven from Meg Automotive over here to the dyno. That's Marble himself coming out of the car now. Hey Marble. We're just doing a small interview here with Ryan, and he's explaining about what he's going to do with the car today.
So since the engine is capable of producing much more than that, we're limited with the airflow of the turbo to produce the power. So we need, of course, airflow from the turbo and fuel system to match the airflow to make more power. But since the turbo is quite small, so we'll see what power we can extract today from the setup we have now.
Okay. I'll be following you through the tune. Maybe I have a couple of questions. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
nothing we have to worry
Yeah,
about.
but we're having a little bit of emission misfire.
Okay.
So I think we have to
Reduce the boost.
reduce the gap flux or
Yeah.
reduce the boost a little.
Okay. How is that? You're happy with that?
Yeah.
Just
Too
reduce
much.
it a little bit for safety?
Yeah, we have to reduce it. But we're probably gonna get ending numbers of 650
Yeah.
and around 510 foot-pounds.
Okay. Good.
So we're the dip there on the graph on the further side.
Yeah.
That is misfire.
Okay.
We need to reduce the boost a bit.
Yeah,
And
so-
also the gaps of the plugs we have to adjust again.
Okay.
Because we were just targeting 32, 33, but
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Thank you, Mr. Marble.
yeah, this is the other graph. There you go. There's the other cleaner graphs with let me take everything out. Here.
So you're targeting something around that 652 with
Yes.
516 foot-pounds of torque.
Yep, this should probably
Okay.
be the final number.
We're limiting it at around 7.8, 7.9, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
On the previous run that we had, we were trying to add a bit more here, but we were adding boost a bit more here.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
That's too much
you
already.
not using a Motec, but using a
ECU-Tech.
fairly simple ECU tech. That's pretty good, I think. So, okay. The master at work for the car, and then the master at work for the tuning. Mr. Ryan from Speedworks Engineering. So Marble, can you tell me what you're using this chassis for? Because this is not mine, the one I'm gonna race, but it's identical to it. So what you gonna do with this?
yeah, to make our development a lot quicker, we got another GVF chassis. This is where we're gonna mold and do all the bodywork design. We are gonna be making a wider frame, a wider body for this. This is where we're gonna fit everything, measure everything, and then make the final product and then put it on the actual car that you're racing with.
Okay,
this
so-
will save us a lot of time.
So to avoid having the actual car sitting at the shop for the bodywork, then you have a spare chassis that you're sending over to the shop who's doing the custom bodywork for the car.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
That'll take a few months, and then while they're making this, I'm already doing your car mechanically. So
Yeah.
when the bodywork's done, I'm probably done with the mechanical stuff as well. I mean, we can put it together. And then start
Okay,
racing.
so basically when they finish, there will be finished components that you can just install on my car
Yes,
instead.
correct.
Yeah.
And it will be both on because it's from the same chassis.
Yeah. Okay. Can you show me some of the other cars? I see there's a white body car here.
Oh yeah, this is a wide body STI. We're making a roll cage for it. We installed also the wide body
Yeah.
for it. For repair, this is a turbocharged 86 upgrading brakes.
Okay.
Slightly upgrading brakes. Yeah,
So this car here is our engine development car, right?
yeah, this is it. This is well, it was supposed to be my street car. I used to take my kid and my wives on it, but now Thomas is taking advantage of me and use my car for his parts. No, I'm just kidding. No, you won't be able to fit any. I only use this on Sunday runs and on the track,
Okay.
or car shows. So.
So we can have a look at the brake system because as I explained earlier in the video, my old Subaru was horrible. So you didn't know whether you had brakes at the end of the straight. So to avoid this, we went to the top of the line AP Racing brake system here with CP9668 calipers, which is the white type with 372 mil diameter discs and 34 mil diameter white discs here. So can you explain me a little bit about the car, what you've done here?
We moved the radiator around 3 inches to the front to accommodate for the air duct. So these are we have custom air inlet and outlet going to the radiator.
So you're basically forcing the air through the Garrett intercooler here.
And then through the radiator, all the air goes only through this and then out here.
Yeah.
So we also made sure it fits the bonnet.
Okay.
All flush.
Yeah.
Air goes directly out.
There's a big fan. It sounds like an airport behind me, but okay. So that's the Garrett G3900 turbo you have there. The AMS intake manifold. What about the throttle body? Is it standard at the moment?
That's a standard throttle body.
Okay, so we're gonna upgrade that to.
Yeah, we will be having tuning issues if we make it bigger with the ECU tech.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
let's keep the small one for now.
Yeah. Okay. And you see this is where you said you changed the radiator. The filling point was on the other side before, and now you have cut it and moved it to this side to avoid the hoses.
And this will be closed off.
So this what you're doing here is a temporary piece which will then be made in carbon fiber later, so you can direct the air, because on the
This will
the
be
bonnet.
all carbon fiber later on.
Yeah.
For now, it's aluminum.
So it's just okay. So if it works, then you make it carbon fiber and then install it on my car when that comes back.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. What? Now I'm asking stupid questions because I'm the driver. I'm not the builder. Is that a blow-off valve or wastegate?
That's the wastegate.
That's a wastegate.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're gonna get stupid comments and be like, no, that's not a blow off. It is the blow off. The wastegate is under the turbo.
Okay. So this is a blow-off.
Yeah, it's
okay.
a TL blow off valve.
Okay. Yeah, you see, I don't know shit about
It's a
building the
blow-off
cars. I just drive it.
Because we're using ECU tech still.
Yeah.
I am still using the mass airflow sensor for better drivability.
Yeah.
So we located it here.
Yeah.
The stock airflow sensor is there under this pipe.
Okay.
Without that, if we do full speed density,
Yeah.
we won't be able to tune the lower part of the throttle, and it'll be weird to drive on the street. So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
can still be driven anywhere.
Okay. So what you're doing with the oil coolers here? The oil cooler on the front here, that is for the
Yeah.
power steering or for
No,
the
that's
engine?
for the engine. This is a temporary placement for the oil cooler
Yeah.
until we get what.
So a temporary bracket and everything
Yeah.
is temporary here.
After I put on the bumper, I will make a new positioning for the oil cooler and make an air duct just before the race.
Okay. And then after that, when the C-trap oil coolers, the C-trap oil coolers is bigger than this, right?
Yeah.
So when that comes, you'll install that and then redo everything one more time.
Yes. Correct.
Okay. And the other oil cooler, what is that's for the power steering?
The other is for the power steering.
Okay.
This here.
It's down here. Yeah. Okay, I see it. Yeah.
I'll put a plate there to block this from getting hotter air from the cooler.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it goes directly in front of the hole on the bumper, so it gets all the air in.
Okay. So you put the wider front fenders on now.
Yeah.
When with these ones, we should be able to put if we get them in time, we will be able to put up to 20 mil spaces on it, right? Okay. That will definitely help on the handling on the car also. Okay. So, okay, that's it for now here in the workshop. Continue the video when we come to the dyno. To finish off the video, here's some pictures of the bodywork that we are planning to put on the car when we get that far. On the next video, we will be showing some of the parts that we are preparing for the car that will go on there. Hope you enjoyed it.